Hey there! Oh, we are not in focus. Let's get into focus. Maybe, maybe not. No, we're not going to get into focus. Let's turn up the lights and then we might get into focus a little bit more. Typical. It was working perfectly fine a minute ago. Here we are. We're in focus now. There we go. Takes a little bit of time. Still, yep, good. Happy days. Yep, we're good. Welcome back, ninjas, for the Wednesday stream. Hopefully your weeks are going well and you're getting everything done that you want to get done. We're going to start in just a moment. Just wait for a few people to arrive. Obviously feel free to message in chat any questions or in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to answer those throughout the stream. And yeah, hopefully you'll learn some bits and get any questions that you've got answered. If you want me to review a site, mention it in the chat as well, and I'll be more than happy to do that live on stream. So this week has, it's been a bit of a slow week for me personally for the sites. I haven't really worked on much content so far this week. I've actually moved the Equip Your Kitchen site away from staging and put it onto live after moving the majority of it from Elementor through to Popcorn. So that's not fully finished yet, but I was just getting sick of having to go onto the staging site all the time, so I just thought, what the hell, I'll push the button, and it's now live. So got quite a little bit of fixing up to do with that. But today I think I'm going to be focusing on Guinea Pig Geek and basically setting up some social channels for this. So we're going to set up the Pinterest, we're going to set up the Instagram, Facebook. I've already set up a YouTube, and then what I'm going to do is basically use either IFFTT or Zapier to create some automation on that, so that every time I post to the site, it will post it to the socials as well. Now I think that the social side of things can be a massive time sink, and I don't necessarily think that you get the ROI back from doing that, which is why I want the social stuff there just for the authority and growing the expertise, but I don't want to be spending a lot of time on it, which is why there's the automation. So we'll be working on that. So let's get to the screen and we will get started. So here we are. Hopefully you can still hear me and everything. Move the webcam, so now I'm on this screen. So yeah, just to confuse matters for myself, I'm so used to looking at the other screen. But yeah, that's all good. So first of all, let's have a look at how things are progressing. So we're still going up with the impressions and blah blah for the Search Console for Guinea Pig Geek, which you'd expect. I'm continually working on that quite regularly, so I would definitely expect that to go up. My Slice of Pizza, so I've been doing a little bit of work on that, on moving it across to Popcorn theme, and that's had a little bit of a rise. So I do need to work on some content on that one. I only did, I think it's 1 or 2 pieces of content last month, so I definitely need to get a few more done this month. It's going to be a bit of a slow month this month with me being away for a week, so next week I won't be doing any streams. And probably very little work, so yeah, hopefully we can win back some time when I get back. And then there's the Equip Your Kitchen, which is not really doing a great deal. It's dropped a bit here, but that's because it's not been worked on for such a long time. But yeah, here's the site. I've moved it across now into Popcorn, so it's loading pretty quick, and I'm actually quite happy with how it looks. There's a few things that I need to fix up. So this is one of the pages that I updated last night. So we've added in the actual tables, we've added in the product boxes and the pros and cons, and just tidied that up a little bit. I need to make it a sidebar in there as well, to be fair, so I still need to do that. But what I need to do is basically just go through some of the content. So if we look at this one, for example, it's it's pulled it in from Elementor, so I just need to fix that up. But luckily it won't take too long, so hopefully that will be done. And then once all the pages are up to date and it's looking good, then I can actually then start to add more content on there. If you watch the Monday's live stream, or if you're watching the replay, I basically go through keyword research and content planning for basically supporting content for some of these articles, which, to be fair, wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. I thought the Burger Press stuff would be quite hard to find supporting content, but yeah, managed to find a few articles, so quite a bit of writing to do there. So yeah, apart from that, it's all good. Yeah, I don't think I've done too much since the last stream. I think what we're on now, 6th, maybe we published this one, which, yeah, the typical can guinea pigs eat. So yeah, that's looking pretty decent. But there's still loads of work that needs to be done on this, such as author bio and all of that stuff, but that can wait. So what I want to do is basically create some social accounts and add in some automation, just to help build up the authority of the niche. So we're going to go for Pinterest, and Pinterest itself can be a really good traffic driver, particularly for, you know, graphical kind of websites like food recipes, all that stuff. So it'll be an interesting test with a pet site. I mean, I do see sites on there, you know, I do see sites doing them, so yeah, we'll see. This Guinea Pig Geek, submit, next. British UK, that's fine. So that's United States, actually, just since the site's US based. I don't think it'll make any difference whatsoever, but you never know. So we want animals. What else do we want that's sort of related? And the reason we want it to be sort of related is because we're going to be sharing the content and repinning and things like that. So it would be good if we could have them related. Can we just stick with the one? Yeah, we can. That's fine. Cool. So, oh yeah, there we go. So we accept that. Right. So that has got that account set up. We want to convert it to a business account. It's completely free, but it gives you the analytical side of stuff, so you can just get the analytical data. Guinea Pig Geek. Yes, it's https guineapiggeek.com. That's fine. Let's update this actually. Oh, this I can't find it. Logo. Do you know what? I think I'm just gonna have to download it again. Always do this. I've probably got multiples of every single logo going. That one. And we want to download this one. Cool. And we'll upload it onto here. Oh, we won't. We won't. Oh, there we go. Done it. Done it. So, what we're looking at, home, other, home, maybe, drive traffic, next. don't know if it would be anymore or not. Blogger. I'm not sure yet. Don't think I'll ever do any advertising through it, but it's, you know, don't want to do any of that stuff. So let's go back here. So Guinea Pig Geek, I'm not bothered about that or that. We'll do that. Update that at guineapiggeek.com. I'm not going to put a phone number in, I'm not going to put an address in, and we'll save. Happy days. Now, one thing we do want to do is just claim the website. So we basically just want to add in this tag. So let's go here. Let's log in. Log in there. Or do we want to add the... Nah, it'll be fine. Let's just do it this way. Quicker. Save that, and then we will go back here and continue. Verify. No, it's right there. It's right there. There we go. Cool, so that's claimed, so that'll be fine. Yeah. Start with here actually, let's have a look at, I don't want the business hub, I just want the home page. Oh, here we go, so let's have a quick look at guinea pigs, see what kind of boards there are. Drop that down to boards. So what we've got, guinea pig care guides, that's good. These are all just general guinea pigs. Just looking at the type of boards that there are. And what I want to do is find one of, it's going to be under care guides, that's what I want. Here we go. So this is one of the competitors, so I can see, so if we look here, they've got 5,000 followers, they get roughly 241,000 monthly views, which to be fair is, you know, it's a decent amount. Note to be sniffed at really. So these weren't created. Can you see their boards? I'm sure you can normally see the boards. So this is where the boards are. Well, we've got some group ones. Some group boards, so we'll obviously want to try and join those at some point. Yeah, we'll see. So, this is that one as well. Guinea pig sheep, watching cage, Mr. Guinea Pig. Just looking for any sites that I recognise. So there we go, these ones, they get 659,000 monthly views. So over 500,000 monthly views to their pins, which is definitely nothing to be sniffed at. So yeah, we're not going to put a load of focus into Pinterest, to be fair, but we'll put some in. Hey, 24K Will, nice to see you. Let's join some of the socials. So let's go for Twitter, Instagram. Now I've already got YouTube. I need to load YouTube up on a different profile, actually, this one, because then I'm not going to be on the Ninja's YouTube. So already signed up to YouTube. I already uploaded a quick short, actually. I just need to sort out the channel. But this has it's only got 5 views, but yeah, it was just to chuck something up. So the plan is to basically all of the articles on the website where it's feeding a guinea pig a specific food or fruit, I'm hoping to just do a quick video of the guinea pigs down there. They're asleep at the minute, I think. Eating those, so I can then upload them and just add them to the actual article as well. So yeah, we'll just add a little bit of credibility and again build up this little YouTube channel. I'm not going to be focusing much on this YouTube channel. The main focus is the website, and then build these up gradually over time, and then they're just an extra asset and an extra traffic generation tool. So once the actual main site is generating a fairly decent and stable revenue, or at least a stable revenue, doesn't necessarily have to be high. So once that's making a stable revenue, then we can start expanding into other traffic generation methods like YouTube and whatnot. But we'll see. It's just an extra asset if I decide to give away or sell the site or whatever I decide to do with it in the future. So Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Create a page for it. Oh, typical. Let's load up another window then. Here we go, let's load this profile up. So I've currently got about 6 profiles through my Google Chrome pages and so on. Coolio. Cool, let's create some accounts then, and whilst we'll also create a Zapier account to connect it all together. So we have that account. We now want to create a Twitter account, so sign up with an email, this one, and it's Guinea Pig Geek, and we don't want that. Want email. Always want to use email, because you could lose your phone, you could change your number, and then that would make it really difficult getting access. But yeah, we always want to pick email. And then we'll go 19. Don't want any of that. Guinea Pig Geek, yeah, wicked. Email. Okay, so confirm your account. Yep. Confirmed. Twitter verification. Oops. Press the right buttons. Always a good start. Twitter verification. Paste that in there. Create password. Next. Add the profile. Apply. Good. Next. Skip that for now. That's annoying. Guinea Pig Geeks. Yeah. Always useful, just stick an S on it. Next. I don't want to follow any of these. Oh, I don't want to follow any. Alright, I'll follow one. Go on one. Right, cool. That's that account set up. And then we want Instagram, so Guinea Pig Geek. Sign up. Do. Why is that just not available or something? Oh my goodness. Oh, there we go. Got there in the end. Next. Come on. There we go. Why do I keep pressing the wrong buttons? Next. Oh, resend. Come on. Bloody Instagram. Let's go and do the Facebook page whilst we're here. So we will. Do you know what? Oh, there we go. It's been that long since I've actually created a Facebook page. Pets. Is it not just like a pet owner? No. Blog, no. Entertainment, let's just go with that. I'm not bothered about a description. Let's create a page. Can always change that malarkey later. Let's try Instagram again whilst that's. Oh, Instagram, you're rubbish. Rubbish. Okay, profile picture is downloads. That one. And cover picture. Let's get down. Canva. Let's get the long one for now. I think it's going to be too. It's not going to be long enough, is it? Actually, let's just get this one. Add a little bit of thingy, personality or whatever. That'll do for now, anyway. Mess about with these a bit more later. This one. Does the job quickly. No, I don't want that on WhatsApp, thank you very much. Great. Don't want to, thank you very much. Right, cool, that will do for that. We want to create a username actually, so we'll just go Guinea Pig Geek, if it's going to let me. Yep, great. Happy days. So that is created as well. Done. Cool. So you're still not going to let me sign up, are you? No, because you're a pain. Why are you going to let me log in there? Pedestrian, I hate these bloody things. Let's just bosh that here. And then we'll go back here. Right. And 76. Submit. Gonna work this time. There we go. Right, so let's quickly update this. So submit. Oops, I didn't change the profile picture. Cool, so that's done now. That's all of the social channels set up. So then let's sign up to here. So hello at Guinea Pig Geek. Okay. Let's skip it actually. You're not even going to let me skip it. What's the point bloody putting a skip option if you're not even going to let me press it? Right, so we want to not use this one for quite a while. There we go. Yeah. So we want to post a new RSS item to a Facebook page. So what this will basically do is we will set up a RSS. We've got our RSS feed on our WordPress site. So what happens is every time we submit a post on the site, that will go onto the RSS feed. That will then connect through to Zapier and then publish that through to Facebook. So every single time we create a post, it will then go to the Facebook page. So let's try it. There's Zapier and then there is also IFTT, I believe it is. I don't know if that's too many T's or too many F's. That is too many T's and too many F's. So IFTT. That is it. IFTTTT. Something like that. It basically does the same thing. So we want our RSS feed. So guineapiggeek.com/RSS. It's either that or feed. There we go. So yeah, feed. So it's normally your URL and then /feed/. So we are going to put in our feed URL there. Don't need a username. We don't need a password. That's fine. Yeah, continue. Set up a trigger. So we're going to test the trigger. It might not work because here we go. So you can see the post here. So this is the most recent post. Can guinea pigs eat pears? It's got a link and it's got the description and all of that stuff. So that's fine. Continue. Then we want to go to a Facebook page, and we want it to create a Facebook page, so a post on the page. So you can actually do it as a photo, video, profile photo, but we're going to do it as a page post. Then we need to sign into Facebook to give it permission. So I'm going to have to use my phone here because it's going to ask for me to verify it. For some stupid reason. I have to do this every single time. It really irritates me. One of the many things. 08. There we go. Save browser, even though it never does. Continue. Okay, so continue. Should, yeah, here we go, page. Load more. Why is it only finding the one page? Since your page listed below your program to the admin access after you added your Facebook account, re-add your account to view below. Where is my page? So let's load up Facebook, see what's going on there. Settings, page published. Page laws. So I'm the admin. So what are you on about? Let's see if it fixes it. Very strange. But what you do is you should find it there. For some reason I haven't, so I need to look into that. And then you just select the page. You can then put in what you want to be in the actual message. So here we've got the title, we've got the description, and then you can add in a link in there as well. So a link to the actual post. Oh, it's got there actually, so you don't need to pop it in there. And then you just hit continue. And this would just send a test. So let's do a test and review. So page post was sent to Facebook just now. So if we go to that page, which is a fairly inactive page, it was just when I was creating a video for Hume. So it's not going to be out there. Let's go to pages and go to this one. And there we go. So it's posted it automatically there. and it'll do that every time. So the next time you post, it will automatically do that, so you don't need to go into Zapier, it will just automatically do it every time you post a new article. So we will delete that, and then I need to figure out why it can't find that other Facebook page, which is a bit odd, so I'll look into that. So that one's good. So now we just need to turn the Zap on. So that is now done. So we just need to name it, so RSS to Facebook, and then we'll go back, and there is the Zap, and it's on, so you can just turn it on and off if you don't want it on anymore. So we'll create a new Zap, and we'll do RSS again, and we will, there's a new item in the feed, continue, and we need to paste the feed, we don't need any of this, continue, test the trigger again, that's all good, and then action will be post Twitter, and the event will be create a tweet, continue, sign into Twitter, yeah, whatever, authorize, make sure you're logged into the actual Twitter account that you want it to authorize, and then we hit continue and just literally do the same thing here. So we're going to insert the title. You probably won't be able to get the description because of the character limit. So what I would be personally tempted to do is just have the title, the link, and then you can have an image here, I believe. So maybe not. It should pull the image directly though, because it's got the URL, it should pull the image directly. So let's continue that, and then we will test and review it. So then if we go to our Twitter account, we want to fix something actually. We want to go back to the Zap, and we want to change it. We need to add in a space there. That should do it. Let's test again, just to double check. So there we go. The reason it didn't work the first time is because I didn't have a space in between the two, so it didn't recognize the URL. Whereas now it's recognized the URL, so it's pulled the image and the link. So again, that will, once we save that, which we'll do, and turn on Zap, done, that will basically, again, that will tweet every single time you post a new post, it will tweet it to there. So let's just rename this and RSS to Twitter. I'm going to turn the Facebook one off until I sort the actual page issue out. And then that is the main one. I don't think we want to do it for... You can't really do it for any of the others as far as I know. Instagram is one where you basically have to... You can do it for... Pinterest, but I don't think you can do it for Instagram because you have to always manually post. Yeah, so Instagram you can't. Pinterest you can, but it's a premium, so I don't know if you have to pay extra for that. I'm pretty sure you can do it for free with with IFTTT. You can do it for free, I'm pretty sure, where you used to be able to do it for free. I think you could do it for YouTube, I don't know. So you can upload a video, which wouldn't really be appropriate for this, but you know, you can do Facebook, Instagram, and you can do Pinterest if you've got the premium, I think, or again, try FTTT. I wouldn't even bother with Instagram unless it's a niche that is, you know, photographically suitable. I mean, I've got the kitchen site. I wouldn't, you know, the kitchen equipment site, I wouldn't bother with Instagram with that, because that would be massively competitive and just a massive pain in the backside, because, you know, I'd literally have to do posts every day just to keep up. I started one for the pizza site, but again, I haven't really got much to post on there. Unless I'm making the pizzas, then I might take a picture and upload it, but other than that I wouldn't. With a pet site, I would definitely have an Instagram, just because if you've got the pet, it makes it obviously a lot easier. But you know, if you've got the pet, like with the guinea pigs, every time I will feed them, I can literally just take a picture and upload it to Instagram, and it takes 5 seconds, so I can do it that way. So I think it's, yeah, gauge it based on your own situation and the own niche that you're working on. If you're going to focus on socials a little bit, I would just pick 1 or 2 socials. I wouldn't try and recommend doing Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube. I wouldn't recommend doing all of those. I'd just maybe pick 1 or 2 that complements the niche and doesn't take time away, or too much time away from the main focus of actually building your website. More time you spend doing the social stuff, the less time you spend writing content for your website. And ultimately, it's the content, especially at the start of your website, which is going to actually build your traffic and build your sales. So content first before anything else, in my opinion. But yeah, hopefully this has helped. I mean, definitely it's helped some some automation like this on at least Facebook and Twitter. Easy to do, took very little time at all. So yeah, that's what I'd probably recommend doing initially, just to be doing something. Yeah, I might look at building some Pinterest boards. So sure, you used to be able to copy their bin, you know, see what, this must be their boards then, so that's fine. So let's have a look. Let's close this. I'm going to leave that open because I need to fix the Facebook one. And we'll close that. And we'll open up a new Pinterest page. And let's create some. I can't create board. I haven't used this in quite a while, to be honest. Don't want cover image. Can you not just create a board first? You used to be able to create just a board. You should have to create a pin first and then a board. What's an idea pin? Jesus Christ. Alright, let's just do it this way then. Bloody hell. Let's go and look at can guinea pigs eat bananas? Wicked. Right, so we are going to have a look at this, and we're going to save this one, And we're going to create a board. So can guinea pigs eat? Great. And we'll bosh that in there. You used to be able to create like secret boards and stuff. I guess you can't do that anymore. Guinea pig care. Training a guinea pig. Food safety. Oh, there you go. How to wash fleece. So we'll save that. I don't want to save it. Why has it saved it to my profile? I want to save it to a board. Create a board. Here we go. Oh, you can do a secret one still. Guinea pig care guides. That'll do. Create. Guinea pig cage ideas house. Cage ideas indoor. I like that. Cage ideas indoor. That was a good one. Save that. And we'll change that. And we'll create a board. Guinea pig cage ideas indoor. Create. And this is a good thing about Pinterest as well, is that you can use the search as you would Google. It's pretty much a search engine, so it's really good to see what is auto suggested. Guinea pig. Let's just put Guinea Pig Geek, because what we're going to do is create one based on the blog. So I like that one. So what will basically go in this board is just every single post that we make. So create board. Cool. Just put that in there. And create. And there we go. So that's got a couple of boards going. Here we go. So the idea is just to build these up over time, and it's a case of pinning your own stuff, but then also pinning other people's stuff. So I tend to find that 80% of the time I'm pinning other people's stuff, 20% of the time I'm pinning my own stuff, and then I'm also joining group boards and pinning to theirs. So group boards are basically boards like these where you have multiple people able to pin to them, because with these ones only I can pin to them, whereas in a group board multiple people can, whoever's a member of that board can pin to it. So if we go guinea pig, not my boards, here we go, boards. So all of these are personal ones, but then when you see a board that's got multiple faces on them, are there any here? I saw some earlier. Guinea pig care. There's definitely some earlier. Typical that they're right now. Guaranteed way of finding one is to find one of. Okay. That one. Saved. There we go. So here we can see that this is a group board because it's got multiple profile faces on there. So what you'd do is you'd go to the board, and then normally it would tell you how you can actually join the board as a contributor. I don't know if it's yeah, so you can request to join that way as well. Some of them will have a criterion. So some of them will actually list what you need to do to actually join it. Here we go. So this is a place to post anything guinea pig, whether it be your piggies or someone else's piggies, related to piggy care, anything rules. Please, no hate or negativity. Only piggy related things, have fun. So we'll join that. So yeah, that is it really. And the end goal is, this doesn't have many, but this is one of my old Pinterest boards that I haven't touched, because I haven't touched the site. But as you can see, the boards look quite nice. You've got got it all set up so it looks pretty decent. Obviously, it doesn't have anyone come into it. One of my old sites, I think this is it, is this one. So this has only got 44,000 monthly views. It's not been touched in years. But this was getting something like 300, 400,000 monthly views, so it was generating some traffic. And to be fair, the recipes are not, they're not the best looking pictures in the world, but yeah, it did all right. It was still good, but I don't know if I created one for this one. Oh, I have, but there is literally nothing on it. So typical. But yeah, that's just there. Like I said, some niches, again, I don't think you would necessarily do Pinterest, and it's going to be very much reliant on the actual niche itself and the time that you've got available, how easy it is to upload and stuff like that. Again, with a site that you are active in on a daily basis, whether it be like a sport or a hobby, or something that you can literally take a picture every day, or you can take a bulk pictures over a certain period of time and then just upload them on a daily basis. You can do it in literally 2-3 minutes, and whilst you're doing something else. So yeah, it's one of those things that you don't need to spend a lot of time on. Cool. So that is that. I just need to figure out why the Facebook page won't connect for some reason. Very strange, but whatever. Cool. So that is the social set up. And what you want to do as well actually is connect your socials together. So edit profile, I think it's, where are we? Some of them you can connect to each other, some you can't. So pretty sure this one you can. It's going to be under, not that one. It's going to be under. Edit profile. Claimed accounts probably. No. It's going to be somewhere. It's definitely going to be somewhere. Maybe I took it off. But yeah, on some of the socials you can link to other social accounts, but I think they have removed it, which is fine, it doesn't really matter. But for those that you can link your socials together, do that, just because it offers that extra connectivity. If Google or whatever follows the footprint, they can find the socials together. And then obviously on the site, I would also create a link at the bottom that links to the social channels as well. You're not going to expect people to go to it, but it just shows that authority side of it. It just helps with the EAT malarkey. And what I'd also be tempted to do at some point is have a bit of EAT at the bottom here, so you'd have an address, a phone number, ideally. Even a Google Maps can work really well if it's a legitimate business. That's obviously quite difficult as an affiliate, but it's, you know, there are ways around that. But yeah, so that's that. Yeah, any questions at all, feel free to just pop them in the chat, and I'll be happy to answer any of them. So what are my tasks for the site next? So I need to write another piece of content for Guinea Pig Geek. I need to, let's bring this Trello board over here. So I need to fill this up, to be fair. I need to write an article on my slice of pizza. Why is pizza called pizza? And then update a couple of posts on It Could Be Kitchen, and then do a post on Guinea Pig Geek for Can Guinea Pigs Eat Corn? So those are the next ones. What I might do, actually, yeah, let's go to Could Be Kitchen. I don't know what kind of the internal linking situation is set up like. Hello, welcome. So let's go to Link Whisperer. Oh, we've not even completed the installation. That's a good start. Let's run a links report. I don't think there'll be too much that can be interlinked together at the moment. Well, could be wrong. So what can I do for egg poachers? Nada. Didn't think so. I need to set up some supporting content. They're all very separate at the moment. So how to cook a ribeye, so we've got that one, so that's good. If you have the equipment, then you can cook just about anything for example, make cast and grid, but allow you to make some tasty steak. Yeah, that's good. Add those links. So look, kitchen scales, right on there. No, don't want that one. You need pizza, this is a pizza dough, pizza ovens. I want that to link to the pizza ovens content, so we'll leave that as that. We've got some there, Ninja Soup Maker. Let's see, should be some options there, maybe on the mushroom soup page. Okay, so if you're looking for, we're using a soup maker. So yeah, let's just add that one there. We could do with this one being a link to the best soup maker one, I think. Let's have a look for best soup maker. There we go, best soup maker. Yeah. Not that one because that's part of that, so we'll add that there. Cool. Let's have a look. Hello, Robin. Nice to see you all here. I hope your weeks are going well. No suggestions there. Right, let's have a look whilst we're here. Let's convert one of them from generate press to, not generate press, from Elementor to Popcorn. Have I done this one? Yeah, I've done that one. Ribeye steak, I don't think I've done that one. No, so let's fix that. So let's go back. Edit. Right, let's get rid of this H1. Let's have a look at something as well. I kind of don't like. I don't use Jasper too much, to be fair. I use it for like inspiration and all of that stuff, but I don't tend to use it that much for actual content. I use it, like I've said before, I use it more as a word processor, but I do like it for creating post introductions. Let's try how to cook. Don't know if this all works, it's not really product based. So discover how to cook the perfect ribeye steak. So that's what we've got already. Let's just copy that and see what happens. Let's go for as well, because it makes the best steak. See what Gordon's got to say. So, love steak but don't know how to cook it. You're in luck, because this recipe is going to show you how to cook ribeye steak perfectly. It's one of the most popular and most tender cuts of beef, and when cooked right it tastes like heaven. Follow this recipe step by step and you'll be able to make the best ribeye steak you've ever tasted with just a few ingredients and some basic cooking skills. You'll be able to wow your friends and family with a restaurant quality meal they'll love. I quite like that. Love steak but don't know how to cook it. This recipe is going to show you how to cook ribeye steak correctly. It will taste good, if not better, than any steak you get from a restaurant. Follow this simple guide and in no time you will be cooking the perfect ribeye steak just like a pro. You don't need any fancy equipment or ingredients, just some common kitchen items and a bit of patience. I think they're pretty good actually. Ribeye is one of the most popular and most tender try it. It tastes like heaven. This recipe is going to show you how to cook ribeye steak correctly. It tastes good, if not better, than from a restaurant. They're all pretty good, to be fair. Let's just copy this one. Quite like that. I mean, it's taken what I've written here and kind of just obviously expanded on it, but that's good. It's just added a bit more to it, and I just think it's just added a bit more, I don't know, personalities to it, a bit more copywriting jargon. I mean, I've been learning quite a bit about copywriting. I'd say, you know, I'm a fairly decent writer, but yeah, there's a whole, writing actual copy and just writing is a whole different ball game. image. I actually want, where is the recipe? So I'm going to put the recipe at the top. So we're going to remove this paragraph and we're just going to move that up, because it irritates me when I go onto a website and I have to scroll 5 million words just to get to a recipe. So that's fine like that, I think. What we will do is we'll add in a table of contents above here, as before. Talk. Break up some of these sentences, these are far too long. One thing I would recommend doing is looking at your sentences, and because I see this quite a lot with affiliates that I work with, is that they tend to either have really long sentences and long paragraphs that just take up too much time and just look like a big massive wall of text, or they will literally go through and make sure every single paragraph is 3 or 4 lines long and just literally have it like that. And the problem with that is that readers recognize the pattern, and that ends up getting them to switch off because of the repetition of that pattern, and they no longer actually read the content. So what you want to do is break up the pattern. So for example, here we have 3, we've got 2, we've got 1, we've got 2, we've got 1, 2, 1, we've got some bullet points that breaks it up as well. Then we might have, we've got 2 here and 2. That's fine. So what I'll do, yeah, that's fine. And then we will have some more bullet points. 1, 1, 1. We have this. This is quite a long one, so we're going to put that as 2 there. 1 there, a small one there. So it just kind of breaks it up, and it just breaks that pattern up, so it just kind of makes it a little bit easier to read and kind of grabs that attention a little bit more. And this bit of white space will just help to break the pattern of all of the actual written content as well. Yeah, so that's just something I would recommend. Already got that one, so we'll use that one. I see these are far too long. This is the joys of when you come back to content that you've not sorted in ages. That'll be fine. That one there. Break that up. Good. Good, good, good. Oops, I don't want to link. What have I done with that? Why has that changed colour? Okay. Don't even know how I managed to get that to change colour. And remove QnA, and we want to put a sidebar. So if we look at this post live, so equip your kitchen, that one, learn how to cook ribeye steak. So obviously ignore the broken image, but as you can see, it's quite big. There's a lot of text. There's this big wall of text. There's this big wall of text, and it just feels like a lot of text. So if we now update this. And then scroll back to the top. And then straight away, obviously the sidebar helps to just break it up a little bit, but then as you can see, this is just a bit more appealing. I think it's just broken up a little bit more. I think I need to spread these out a bit. But even this bit here, it just breaks it up a little bit. It definitely still needs some images, some more images. But it does help just make it that little bit easier to read. I want to add a featured image actually, because it's missing that. So let's head to Canva. Let's load up. I like these little these smaller featured images, to be honest. They don't take up much room. So elements, ribeye, steak, photos, and we will go for, I'm hungry now. That's a good one. So how to cook ribeye steak. Download. JPEG. Download. Oh, guinea pigs are making noise now. And then we will add that to the post, as you do. So before upload, image upload. And we will bold that just to make it stand out and update. So there we go. I think I'll just, yeah, makes it a bit more obvious what it's about. So that looks better. Let's get one of the guinea pigs out and introduce you to the guinea pigs. Let's see if we can get one. Let's have a look. Come on, Molly. Come on. Come and see the people. Come on. Introduce yourself. Look. There's the camera. There we go. See? That one's Molly. She's the rock and roll one. Aren't you? Hey? You're very small. Aren't you? Very small. Hey? Yes. Very small and cute. Yeah. Oh, you're purring. Are you purring? Let's get you back in. There we go. Get you on some more videos. Become a little YouTube star. She is still a little bit shy, but they'll get better. Coolio. Right, I think we will leave it at that. Let's get to the other camera. There we go. And now the guinea pigs are getting crackers because I took one of them out. So yeah, hopefully you found the stream useful and informative. I know that a lot of people, a lot of affiliates that I work with at Mornish don't tend to do too much with the social stuff, and I, to be honest, don't do a great deal either. It's a massively time-consuming thing, but yeah, just doing a little bit of automation can really help. So yeah, hopefully you liked it. If you are watching the recording, please feel free to ask any questions in the comments, and I'll definitely get through to those. I do try and answer every single comment that I get.
Next week I'm away, so I won't be doing a stream. I'm hoping to get a video out, but I've been saying that all week, so we'll see what happens.
So hopefully we will.
So yeah, I will leave it there.
Thank you for everyone.
Joining me for the stream that was live. Really appreciate each and every one of you coming to the actual streams. So yeah, until next time, bye for now.